Dear collectors, it is the night before Christmas. I mean, it's the night before Free Comic Book Day. It's Free Comic Book Day, where I spent a lot of money to give out a lot of books and hopefully make one customer. Hopefully. But probably never do. Anyhow, some years I do. New releases that came out officially April 29th or 30th, depending where you go. Us, it's mostly 30th. And we get stuff. I can get stuff up to like the 29th. So let's go for the stuff. I guess we'll start with manga. I have a lot of mangas. Idol Story manga. Spider-Man Octogirl. This is where Otto Octavius becomes a middle school girl for reasons unknown. Corpse Blade 2 is a new release, so I got Corpse Blade 1. These are my first Titan manga, and I got them because it's a 3-issue series. My new boss is Goofy. I don't know. I like the title. I ordered it. All in Saga. So this is a weird one. So it is all in single issue. Absolute Power number 4, the finale of that miniseries. Then you've got Justice League Unlimited, which is the sequel, the straight follow up to All In. And then you've got the stories from the Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman first issues of All In, which is kind of weird because all those stories are in their own graphic novels. So like Dian City comes out next week, right? So, but it's in here. So I guess it's to give you a taste of them to pick them up. I don't know, but I would have put in like the first issues instead of the all three absolutes. That would have been more interesting in my opinion. So instead of those three series, because like those are like they're all three of them are regular ongoings, right? They've good backstories. Whereas if you put like the absolute Batman first issue and it's like, oh my god, I want to pick up the rest of the trade, that makes more sense to me. Batman Robin, which is Batman versus Robin from Grant Morrison, reprint 2025 edition. Slaves of Mars from Prodigy, Mark Miller series. I've never read Prodigy. I think I'm gonna pick it up once I see those library editions to read it. Fantastic Four versus Galactus, because there's a Fantastic Four movie, and so this is a reprint of Fantastic Four 48 for 49, and then like in the 200s. Crash on High Republic Adventures from Dark Horse, the Crash on miniseries. The first Omni this week, it's not a big Omni week, honestly. Crimson Reign, so the second of 3 storylines of the Kira saga from Charles Soule. So we've got the main cover left and the DM cover left. Then the big all-important book, Daniel Warren Johnson's Eisner-winning series, Transformers. And they're both foil. It's weird because only the DM cover, the Starscream cover is supposed to be DM, but they're both foil. I think it was for printing logistics reasons they're both foil. I think second printings of these will not be foil. Otherwise, it makes no sense. But we will see. So, yeah, I have a bunch of Starscreams and a bunch of Optimus Primes. And going up on the website eventually, I don't know if they're up now, but we have damaged copies of each covers. So, the damaged Optimus Primes are on the spine. I think maybe I have some crush corners. Most of them have like damage to the spine right here. So on the shelf it'll look bleh. And then the rest of maybe I have some crush corners. But otherwise, then the Starscream one, it's only a very slight discount because it's the tiny edge of the corners that just got crushed. So you get some lines instead of nice long lines. They're slightly crushed in. I took the least bad so I can keep you guys with the regular good copy. So this is what I have in stock, and yeah, that's what I have. So please pre-order Void Rivals and pre-order G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe is on FOC this week. Amazing Spider-Man Modern Era Epic Collection Volume 1 for Straczynski. Sam and Twitch Case Files first volume. Saga Year 12. Human Torch. This is one of the very first books from Scotty Young. This is Human Torch series from Carl Kessel, if I'm not mistaken, from 2003. Kill All Models from one of my favorite science fiction authors in comic book world, Zach Kaplan. So it's a bunch of Vikings who made a deal with the devil and they're immortal. And so it's modern times and they're just like, yeah, it's a Highlander-esque story. Jeff First, the graphic novel from Kelly Thompson and Giro. And then we've got sort of frustrating. So Power Rangers Across the Morphin Grid So I ordered it from Simon Schuster and Penguin Random House, so that's why I have copies left. Oh, and I've got a Bluey book. I love this Blue book. I've talked to a lot of people about this Blue book. It has pop-up things. Lots of pop-up things. Look, I pull them out. I'm sorry, this one hand is real difficult. Look at that! Is expensive. It's like $18. This is really expensive, but it is a very much a children's book. Push and pull book. Bluey and the Bingo's Book of Bugs. I think it's cute. All right, like I said, FOC Books is the G.I. Joe collections. So it's the Cobra and Duke. They're both; those are covers. Cobra and Duke. The DM is Cobra. And then those are on FOC. They're $52.49 instead of $69.99. So you can get them immediately with 25% off instead of needing to hit $99 or more after FOC. I know I have a good idea how much I'm ordering anyways, because I seem to be ordering the same amount for Transformers, G.I. Joe, and Void Rivals. But yeah, I would still pre-order because maybe you guys will surprise me. So that's the first series, and we do know that the second graphic novel hardcover, the Scarlet and Destro series, will probably like coming out like in the fall, like October, November. I'm not like sure when, so it obviously hasn't been announced on the direct market yet, but it will be up when it gets available. So those are the books. That's FOC. X-Men by Mark Guggenheim is also the omnibus on FOC this weekend, and all the first three absolute titles: Batman, The Zoo, Wonder Woman, I forget, and Superman, I also forget the name of their titles. I think the Wonder Woman one is a little bit more expensive than the other two. I think it's like it got more pages, but I'm not super sure. Anyhow, so those are the graphic novels on FOC. And then same spiel as always. If you order before FOC, everything is pre-discounted 25% off. Everything after FOC, you need to have $99 or more. In graphic novels, they get 25% off. The manga is 20% off because our discount is smaller in manga than it is on graphic novels. But it just depends with publishers. So my Viz discount is different than my like Titan discount is different from my Yen Press discount, which is different from my Kodansha. So I don't know. Anyways, and then the hardcovers. Like the hardcovers here, the Dark Horse and the Viz and the Yen Press, those are all the same discount. They're a regular discount as a regular omnibus. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. It makes it very confusing for customers because I had a customer order me like a bunch of books and I'm like, it's smaller discount. It's like, but why? I don't know. It makes it more complicated for the staff. So we'll see what we're gonna do in the future. But right now it's 20% off. It was just simpler that way. But as soon as it hits stock, and then there's no discounts. That's what we've been doing. But it is Free Comic Book Day, so if you're in the area, feel free to come by and pick up some free books. Then free shipping on $250 or more in graphic novel orders. You can add now. This was a problem as of last week because people were trying to add in-stock manga into their orders to their whole box and they weren't able to. I realized I forgot to put that function in, so now you can add it to your whole box and you can ship it. I think that's it. We'll be back next week for more collected editions. Thank you so much. Bye for now.